Hi everybody, my name is Taylor and today I'm going to be teaching you about inductive and deductive reasoning. Inductive and deductive reasoning is all about guessing based on patterns. It's really quite fun and in a way it's just like a puzzle. So first let's take a look at inductive reasoning. Imagine a little alien, and this alien loves strawberries. He's very passionate about strawberries and loves them with all his heart. And so does his friends. Whenever he tries to eat them, they come around. And so does his dog. You know, he has a little dog. And he loves strawberries too. They all love strawberries. So what does this make you believe? All aliens must love strawberries. This is a prime example of inductive reasoning because it's based on a pattern. So now let's take a look at what is deductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning usually begins with some type of rule. For example, all dogs are colorful. Imagine you see an adorable puppy. He has to be very colorful because all dogs are colorful. Now you try. Do you think this is inductive or deductive reasoning? You notice every time you do the laundry, your socks go missing. Therefore, it's only logical a monster is stealing all of your socks. It's inductive. We know this because it's based on a pattern and not necessarily a rule. Now what about this one? All secret agents are sneaky. My cat's pretty sneaky, so he must be a secret agent. This is an example of deductive reasoning. Now let's recap. If it has a rule, it's most likely deductive. Deductive reasoning is like having the rulebook first and using it to understand something specific. You start with a big idea or general rule and then see how it applies to the details in the reading. A real-life example would be medicine. A doctor knows that fevers and coughs are symptoms of the flu. If a patient has both, they might deduce the person has the flu. If the assumption is based on patterns, it's inductive. Inductive reasoning is like putting together a puzzle without knowing what the final picture looks like. You gather small clues and try to figure out the big idea. A real-world example of inductive reasoning is detective work. A detective sees footprints, a broken window, missing items, and then figures out a robbery happened. So whether you're putting together clues like a detective or applying big ideas to specific details like doctors, both ways of thinking help us understand the world around us. Next time you watch a movie or even solve a real-life problem, think about which method you're using. This was my first ever animation, and I hope you all liked it as much as I had fun making it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember how much good there is in the world, and have the best day.